Hi, good evening. I'm here with a heavy heart to say my name is Alicia. I invested $1,000 in the Tulsa Real Estate Fund back in June 2018. I received a shareholder certificate that says I own 20 shares in the Tulsa Real Estate Fund LLC. I was one of the first 1,000 people that invested in this fund. I saw Jay Morrison on a live, and he was asking for, he was explaining what he wanted to do. And of course, he used that Tulsa real estate, the Tulsa name that triggered the emotions. And knowing the history of Tulsa and what it means to Black Americans, I did take the bait and I invested $1,000 June 2018. I am an investor and I did invest some money, but I also invested on my own. What I invested on my own, I made money. So I don't understand how real estate fund did not make money in a real estate boom. Something is not adding up. Something is not making sense. I live in New York City and I invested this fund. I've gone to Georgia. I've gone to their ball. They had a ball 4 years ago that I attended because I really wanted to support these people. I really wanted to believe this. And as I said, that emotional trigger of the Tulsa name, that I'm sure it's not just me. I'm sure it kind of worked on a lot of people's heart because we know the history and the story behind it. And it's a travesty that we were taken advantage of. I am grateful that I didn't put a lot of money in it. I didn't put money that I couldn't afford. And but what about the people who did? What about the people who did put their last? This person, Mr. Jay Morrison, needs to pay. This is a Ponzi scheme like I've ever seen. And he needs to make sure that he never does this to anybody else. I saw a live with Tony the Closer and Michi X a couple of years ago. I don't remember when. It was some time ago. And they were really calling him out. And even at that time, I listened and I'm saying, something's not right. But I reached out to them because I had received, I think it was after, you couldn't touch the money for the first 2 years. You couldn't take it out. You couldn't withdraw your money, nothing for the first 2 years. And after the first 2 years, I think the third year, I did get a statement saying that my $1,000 had gained a $12 bonus. And I did reinvest that $12 back into the fund. And then I got, I think, another notification saying that the monies were being monitored by like a new group of people, but it was still under Jay Morrison. And then now I hear he had some kind of a meeting that I was never invited to, even though I'm one of the first 1,000 people. So I'm supposed to have like an official plaque someplace in the entrance of this black house. I've passed by, looked at it in pride, and now to hear that the equity was taken out to buy his personal family residence, and the Black House has not made money. It's been bleeding because of the kind of investment that he chose to put our $11.7 million in, and then he sat there and take a paycheck the whole time. What a travesty. What a travesty. Our ancestors are turning in their graves. I am hoping that the Georgia district attorney, once she's done with Trump, that she really puts this case on the top of our list. I am reaching out. I would like to know where my investment went. Why is it that us Black folks can't get it together? We still can't get it together because we have Judas like this in our midst. Next time I'm going to invest in a fund like this, I'm going to do a little bit more research, because just recognizing that not everybody that looks like me means well. There's some of us that's out here that's pillaging the Black community, and this has to stop. Will I ever, never invest in a Black fund again? I will. Because if we don't believe and support each other, who will? On this note, this man needs to be brought to justice. Georgia DA needs to really look into this fund and see what happened to 15,000 investors' money. Thank you.